Good evening, everyone. Ads here from Unity Trading Group, and welcome to your freshly squeezed update for Friday evening. Thank you, first and foremost, thank you to everyone, every single person who watched our video yesterday. It means a lot to us. Thank you for all who hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. And of course, tonight, if you find it in your heart, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, however, BTC, we have calmed down a little bit since last night, and we'll analyze and see what is happening with this pair right now. So yesterday, BTC, we did have that drop, and there was a bit of panic, rummaging around, the socials, YouTube, everything like that. So it is normal. This sort of price action is something that we do expect. With a long run to the upside, there always is a healthy correction. Is it over? Well, we shall see about that. We have pushed through this level of demand now, the one that was across that 16.8 level, and we have pushed up and given us a bit of relief or a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to this movement to the downside, and we have retested this trend line moving to the upside and the previous level of demand that we broke through initially. So where do I expect this to go at the moment? Look, it's anybody's guess. However, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Made a higher high, made a lower low. This could be that lower high that we're seeing. Down, retest, and then continue and probably reach our target at 16,000, the one that we were talking about last night. It's going to be an interesting next couple of days because BTC is not going to recover straight away. It's not something that happens immediately after a big move into the downside, because it shakes out a lot of late buyers, and that's really the truth, where you see people buying at 18,000, 18,800, 19,000, 19,500. You see people buying at those levels. We come down, we break those levels, those trend lines, we break these levels of demand, and it shakes out those late buyers, and it really drops a lot of people's confidence. It was really apparent last night with a lot of the comments that were coming throughout the live stream. It really hurts a lot of people's confidence. So this is a normal reaction, and we do expect I do honestly expect this to continue down towards 16,000 and then make a decision on what direction we're going to take after that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to nip this up a little bit to give us a bigger zone and to give us a little bit more information. So I'm going to get rid of the low quality stuff. Going to give us a little bit of a bigger buffer here, and we're really expecting a movement down towards 16.1 or even 16k even, pending the movements off the next couple of candles. I would think the evening tonight will probably decide on which direction we're going to take when we do get the last trading session in reference to the regulated markets. Of course, there has been a lot of movements over the weekend too. So this market is 24/7, and it's really showing at the moment. But in any case, we've got a bit of room to move down on the downside. Excuse me. We have got a bit of room towards the downside on Steamroller to go. Obviously, there's a lot of room to the downside that we could explore with the Steamroller indicator, and of course RSI, CCI as well. If we look at the daily time frame, we are observing we are just about to cross out of this level of overbought and back into the movement, back into the main channel on the Steamroller indicator, and of course we are looking towards that 50 RSI now. So it's going to be an interesting time. Are we going to use the 50 RSI as support as we usually do, that median 50 area? Or are we going to bounce off it and continue towards the upside? We really need some candlesticks or some time over the course of this evening and over the weekend to really determine that. But I'm more looking towards that 16k area for an immediate level or immediate support for BTC. Moving on, ETH USD, Ethereum USD, suffering the same fate. Honestly, we'll go over to the 4-hour time frame and exactly the same sort of price action. We've got our higher high, we've got our lower low. Now we're observing our higher low now. Where are we headed towards? 480. That next level of demand is where I would pick ETH USD to go. Not a lot is to be said in accordance to this. BTC and Ethereum do usually move in unison, and we are seeing the same sort of outcomes, and I'm more looking towards that 480 mark for Ethereum in the immediate term, short to immediate term. I'm talking about the Friday night session, Saturday and Sunday. We'll see what happens over the course of the next couple of days, and it looks like we are moving towards that area now, just by the candles that I'm observing on the chart at the moment. So I'll keep this one nice, short and sweet for your Friday night freshly squeezed update. Of course, it is Friday night. So a lot of people probably aren't going to be sitting here watching my videos on YouTube. However, tomorrow morning, I hope you guys get a little bit of a better glimpse into this market because of this content. With the DXY, obviously a regulated market moving in unison with the trend. Regulated market, this is not financial advice, however, and we are not financial advisors. Please seek the financial advice of a professional if you are wanting more info. However, moving towards our level of demand now at around this 91.70, nothing has changed in my stance for the DXY. We are fiercely moving towards that 91.70 level, and that trend seems to be continuing. We are making lower lows, we are making higher highs, of course, on a smaller scale of things. However, moving towards that level. Tonight's session into tomorrow morning, into Saturday morning, might end the run at that 91.70 with some volume coming into the DXY over the course of this evening and into tomorrow morning. So that's going to be an interesting one, and we have closed underneath that negative 27 fib extension tool there. So we are looking towards that level of demand underneath us now. But that's a very short and sweet update from Team UTG. I really, really hope you all enjoyed all of our content this week. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.